SMX, wala namang pera. And so the reason why Mark Fitness is on my team is because he cannot shoot from the outside, he doesn't have the natural basketball skills, athletic ability of the others, but his one skill is hustle. And that is why it is important for us. Effort is important in our organization. It is one of our most important principles of cooperation. And speaking of effort, I have to explain to you just very quickly our defensive game plan. Earlier I said, I explained our offensive game plan. Our defensive game plan has two elements. First, you see this guy, number 4 of Korea. This is Korea's, at this point, this guy already at 26 points. I mean, we did everything against this guy. Ito talaga, pinadyakan na namin, pinatid namin, sinipa na namin, tumatayo pa. I mean, we couldn't stop this guy. So, defensive game plan number 1, don't let him touch the ball. Huwag nang pahawakin ang bola yan. Don't let this guy touch the ball anymore. Don't let him shoot. Second element in our defensive game plan. You see this arc, the 3-point line? Korea wants to shoot the 3. They will kill you with their 3-point shooting. So 2 elements in our defensive game plan. Don't let their best player shoot. Don't give a 3-point shot. Let's see if we're able to execute.
Get the ball in the post. Yeah, on the move. Gets into the wing. High goal. Gets those 2 points.
Korea scores a basket. They go back up by 1 point, but I'm a happy coach. I feel my team is executing. Why? What did they say? What's our defensive game plan? Don't give a 3-point shot and don't let their best player shoot. We just gave a 2-point shot from another person apart from their best player. And so I'm happy. I feel my team is executing. Insight number 2 when facing competition. Understand this. You cannot stop everything the other team wants to do. You cannot prevent all their moves. But the key is to understand what you can give up, that you can live with. Hindi po natin kaya hintuin lahat ng gustong gawin ng ating kalaban. Pero kailangan po alam natin anong pwede natin ibigay na hindi natin ikamamatay. Ladies and gentlemen here at B. Brown, what are the 1 or 2 things that are absolutely sacred to you? What are the 1, 2, or 3 things that you absolutely cannot give up, that you have to guard with your lives? Perhaps everything else, if you know that you can live with it, then it's fine. So, we didn't want to give a shot to their best player. We didn't want to give a 3-point shot. And so I'm a happy coach. I feel we could live with this 2-point shot from another guy apart from Korea's best player.
2 minutes, and you better be careful. You don't want to take someone foul at this stage. Norwood.
Here we are again. Korea's best defender, focused on Larry Fonasher, our best 3-point shooter. Ranidel De Ocampo recognizes the situation. 6'4.5", guarded by 6'9.5". If you're shorter than the other guy, what are you going to take advantage of? Speed, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are smaller, you better be faster than the other team. If you are smaller, yet slower than the other team, get the hell out of business. We have no business being in business. Ranidel De Ocampo recognizes the situation, and he takes advantage of his advantage.
De Ocampo. Ranidel looking to block the free throw. That first energy. Whichever team has more energy now, down the stretch, is going to win this. The crowd has to be behind it. It's got to get energy from the crowd.
I talked to you about trust and effort. Let me talk to you a little bit now about accountability. Every person in Gilas will tell you accountability is as much about responsibility as it is about ability. Let me repeat that. Accountability is as much about responsibility as it is about ability. Accountability refers to your being able to perform what's been asked of you, to deliver the results that are expected of you. Accountability means even if your job is seemingly in the back, it's not in the forefront, it is incumbent upon you to do the best job possible. At the heart of an ability to play your roles is a strong sense of accountability. At the heart of being able to understand What you should do in this organization is a strong sense of understanding what your job is in this organization. And I think the number one accountability, apart from everything you're doing and your specific job responsibilities, the number one accountability of everyone in this room is to be the best team player possible. Ask yourselves the question, what can I do to contribute to Team B Brown? And I know in organizations, it's very natural to have silos, to have little business units, to have our own divisions and departments. Nothing wrong with that. But the true teams are the teams where those lines are blurred. There are no silos, hindi kanya-kanya. It's not about me, but it's about we. The accountability of everyone here is to understand what I can do for this team. On our team, the accountability of guarding Korea's best player lies on the shoulders of Gabe Norwood. His job is to not let Korea's best player touch the basketball. That's why he's not even worried. He's not even looking where the play is. This is his job, to stop Korea's best player from getting the ball. If Korea's best player goes to the comfort room, Gabe Norwood will go to the comfort room with him. That's his job. And now Korea is a pretty smart team. They see what we're doing. They can't get the ball to their best player. So what is Korea going to do now? They want to go inside to their advantage. 6'9.5" guarded by 6'4", 6'11" guarded by 6'4.5". Huge advantage of Korea inside. That's why they want to go into their best big man. And guess who's guarding Korea's best player? Guess who's guarding Korea's best defender? Sino to? Mark Pingris. Hanggang kilikili lang si Pingris ng bantay niya. But let's see if Mark Pingris allows his man to catch the ball. You see it? Did you catch it? Hustle stat right there, Mark Pingris. If Mark Pingris allowed this man to catch the ball here inside at 6'9.5", forget it, sure 2 points. But Mark Pingris battled this man, forced him to step out. 1 hustle point, Mark Pingris, position defense. More importantly, when Mark Pingris' man sets a screen for Jimmy Alapag, Mark Pingris, who has no skill except hustle, is now guarding Jimmy Alapag's man. Hustle point number 2, Mark Pingris, stepping out. Why? This guy, number 7, Alapag's man, he was the guy who shot this shot earlier. If Pingris didn't show himself here, chances are number 7 gets another 2 points. But Mark Pingris goes out, prevents that shot. Hustle point number 2, Mark Pingris. If I didn't show it to you, you wouldn't even have noticed it. That is the nature of the hustle. So now Mark Pingris, who has no skill except is guarding Jimmy Alapag's man. More importantly, Mark Pingris, who has no skill except is now guarding Ranidel de Ocampo's man. I mean, here is a guy, Mark Pingris, who has no skill except, but yet in one play, he guards 3 different people. Imagine for a minute, if every person in this room in B Brown can do the job of 3 individuals. Imagine, dear leaders, if you had people on your team who could produce the output of 3 performers. Doesn't take much skill, doesn't take much spirit, doesn't even take a fancy college degree. All it takes is good old-fashioned hustle, an ability and a willingness to roll up your sleeve and do whatever it takes for the good of the team. That's why you want to hire for hustle. That's why you want to have Mark Pingris on your team. To those who are not yet leaders, the individual contributors in this team, that's why you want to be a Mark Pingris. May not be the glamour jobs, but to be the hustle stat leader, that is precious in every organization. Remember, Pingris cannot shoot, but he can do this. He can steal market share.
What a huge steal by Mark Pingris. And Alapag now wants to set things up. He's still out of the foul.
Dapat sa tayo natin, Korea, malayo po siya. That's the second team foul.
Knocking down 3 for the 3.
shoot.
Tyson, again, Malamar, here by Airbow play. They go to big two.
Finally, Korea gets in the ball in the hands of their best player. And now Gabe Norwood, he's panicking. Sabi niya, yari ako nito, mumurahin na naman ako ni coach dito. Remember, his job is not to let Korea's best player touch the ball, right? But let's see if Norwood allows his man to shoot.
27 big points today. Yang down.
Norwood forces his man to pass. And take a look at this guy. Where is he shooting? Look at his feet. Where is he shooting from? 3-point line. What did I tell you? Korea wants to shoot the three. They will kill you with their 3-point shooting. Larry Fonasher, he understands the game plan. He follows instructions. He executes. What does Larry Fonasher do?
Foul before the attempt.
Larry Fonasher gives up a foul. He says, get your 2 points from the free throw line. You are not shooting a three. That's execution. More than execution, that is, ladies and gentlemen, flawless execution. And I wish I could give you a magic formula or a special sauce for execution. There is none. Execution is a function of fundamentals, an ability to listen well. Because when you listen well, then you will understand the game plan. And when you understand the game plan, it's easy to follow instructions. And when you follow instructions, then there's the execution. How important is it to listen well in your line of work here at Libra? It is about the fundamentals. We do it well, and execution is the byproduct.
The Philippines with the penalty, the backcourt being applied by Korea. A minute and 10 remain in the semifinal knockout match.
That foul allows us to get our best player back in. Here he is, Jason Castro. Our team doctor stitched him up. I think it was 5 stitches on his lower lip. Right there in the bench without any anesthesia. Because the doctor asked him, do you want to get a shot or to numb the pain? And Jason Castro asked him, how long is it going to take effect? The doctor said about 10-15 minutes. Eh, di tapos na yung laro. Remember, we started this film at 3:39. It's now what? 1:06. That's 2 minutes, 33 seconds. We didn't do anything with the film. We didn't go into timeout. But here it is. In 2 minutes, 33 seconds, Jason Castro splits his lower lip wide open, gets 5 stitches, and he is back on the play. What have I learned about great players? As differentiated from good players. The good players will find every excuse. Traffic, lakas ng ulan, bumabagyos, become very strong. The great players, you can't keep them off. You can't keep them off the action. That's the kind of player Jason Castro is. And automatically, Korea sees our best player on the court. What does Korea do? They stick their best defender on Jason Castro. Now, Jason Castro has every right to ask for the ball, to say, give me the ball, I'm hot, I'm the highest pointer, give me the basketball. Not Jason. Not only is he a good player, more importantly, he's a great team player. He understands the game plan, he follows instructions, he executes. Jason Castro sees Korea's best defender on him, so what does Jason Castro do?
Getting the floor.
He spreads the floor, creates all this room and all this space for another teammate to make a play. Ladies and gentlemen, here at B. Brown, chances are, I'm sure, that Jason Castros are in the audience. I'm sure the best player, the best performer, the most accomplished among all of you, you are right here. Same thing with our leaders in the audience. But no matter how accomplished you are, do you have the humility, the selflessness, the teammanship to sometimes spread the floor and create room for another player to make a play? The leaders in the audience, a lot has been said about these management buzzwords of empowerment and delegation of authority, developing our people, but truly, how can we develop our people unless we are willing to give them space, unless we're willing to give them room to grow? Understanding that every time we give our people space, they will make mistakes. Mark my words, when we give our people space, they will